Well, good morning and welcome to CityLine. It is great to be in your home on this kind of cold back to school morning. This morning is October 6th and we have a great show ahead of us. Later on in the hour, we'll be speaking with three artists from the Tacoma Studio Tour because October is Tacoma Artwork Month or Tacoma Art Month. And then we have CPR Sunday coming up. So if you are somebody who has been curious about CPR or it's on that bucket list, this is your chance to take advantage of some free training that could actually save your life or somebody else's. And then the United Way is here also to talk about their month, here to kick off some wonderful United Way fundraising and donations and how you can be a part of that. And also their partnership with the City of Tacoma, which is just like a peanut butter and jelly combination. So you want to stick around for that. And then with me right now, I have three lovely individuals. October is also National Disability Awareness Month. And I think that that's almost an oxymoron because every month should be like that, don't you think? Please join me in welcoming Heather Evans. You are the Pierce Program Manager for Morningside. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. This handsome man, Mr. Gary Buchanan. You are the City of Tacoma's Human Resource Director. Welcome, Mr. Gary.
Thank you.
Great to have you on the comfy couch. And this beautiful woman with the stylish haircut, Kelly Kim. You are a departmental aide for the Human Resource Department for the City of Tacoma. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you.
Good to have you here today. All right, let's talk about this. So, Heather, what is Disability Employment Awareness Month?
Yeah, so Disability Employment Awareness Month really is a month where, as a community, we highlight and focus intently on the contributions that people who experience developmental disabilities have to our local workforce. People who experience disabilities face a lot of barriers when just seeking employment. And so this month we really want to focus on the local businesses, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of businesses and municipalities in this small area that hire individuals. And we want to talk about the services available to those businesses and municipalities like Morningside that assist to dispel and get rid of some of those myths and misconceptions about hiring people. So there's this huge pool of untapped potential, and we want to talk about how we can help our local businesses and municipalities tap in to those job seekers.
I love that. Boy, what a gift, what a wonderful set of tools to come alongside. And Gary, when we think about what Morningside has to offer, how does it support employment benefits for the City of Tacoma?
Well, I actually grapple with the word supported employee.
Yeah.
Kelly's just an employee with us. She's one of our teammates, and she has helped make us more efficient. Mm-hmm. She's helped create an environment that I think has better customer service.
Yes.
She has actually, in our work in human resources, we need to make sure that our information is accurate. Mm-hmm. And Kelly organizes that information for us and helps us be more accurate and efficient and right. And I really appreciate her.
Oh, absolutely. I can see that. I can see that the respect and admiration as the two of you look at each other. So the City of Tacoma could have chose to partner with anybody who perhaps they could have not found a Kelly, but had put out maybe a blanket and said we're looking for some extra help here. Why did you choose Morningside, Gary, to hire employees?
I think, first of all, there's a lot of great agencies out there.
There are.
The cause is so great. And I think Morningside, we've had some relationships with Morningside over time. And I think what really inspired us with Morningside is that they just didn't bring Kelly to our office and drop her off. It is a long-term relationship. and they provide a coach for Kelly. I believe 2 or 3 weeks after Kelly started, there was somebody with Kelly the entire time.
Oh.
But not only coaching Kelly, but also coaching our staff.
Yes.
So Kelly's boss, Wendy, has spent more time with the coach than probably with me. And the coach not only has been there for 3 initial weeks when Kelly started, but she calls on a regular basis. I mean, several times a week, just interacting with Kelly's boss, Wendy.
I love that, because you can't have too much love and too much support in this world. Right. So Kelly, first off, tell me what are your responsibilities? What do you do as a departmental aide?
I do filing.
You do filing. So you must be very accurate in what you do. Yeah, you must have a good eye for detail. Is there a lot of paperwork?
Yes.
Yes, in human resources, it is. I know I used to work in it. It doesn't ever get done, does it, Kelly? No, so you have to have a lot of patience, don't you?
Yeah.
Do people come to you, Kelly, and ask you, if I were looking for something, where is it?
Yes.
Yes, so you become the expert of where paperwork is in the office, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Tell us what you love about your job, Kelly.
I love people I working with, and they are nice and kind.
Yes.
I love being part of a team.
Oh, I love that. Kelly, if I had you in my office, you would be one of my favorite people because of just your beautiful, kind heart and your face and how earnest you are. And those are some things that are so important when we look at wanting teammates. So, Gary, when we think about services that Morningside Employments provide to your employees and also businesses, and Heather, jump in here too, what other services do they provide that we haven't talked about yet? I mean, we can never replace a Kelly here, but other things in terms of, like, interviewing, skills, qualities, screening. Heather, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I think it's very individual to the business and their needs.
It sure is.
We work with some businesses or municipalities and help them identify places, work with them, of course, because they know their workplaces.
Yes.
But help them identify places where efficiency can be added by hiring an employee who experiences a disability. Mm-hmm. Maybe those 5 things or those 10 things at the end of the week that never get done.
Yes.
Always, so how can we arrange or develop a job description for a person who experiences a disability that can either take care of those things or do something that you're doing that is not allowing you to take care of those things. Yes. So there's that, which is kind of an analysis and a building of a job description. We work with employers and businesses who already know what they're looking for to hire pre-screened, well-qualified. And of course, as Gary was talking about, we do training on the job coaching. And again, that's very tailored to the individual's skills and their support needs. As well as what works for that municipality or a business. It may be that Wendy appreciates 2 or 3 phone calls a week. It may be that Wendy wants us to come on a Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock and check in. So it's very individualized, but it really is about helping businesses tap in to this huge potential workforce.
I love that. And then, Gary, how often do you check in with Wendy?
Well, probably 15 times a day.
There we go. Yeah. So what a beautiful just a relationship there, almost a trinity of between you and Wendy and Kelly, constantly communicating about what needs to be done, because daily operations change all the time and workflow changes too. Yes. And when Heather said that magic word of looking at some things that you need to get done but you can't get done, you saw me go, oh yes, I would have loved to have had a Kelly in my office when I was in human resources. I would have just thought I had just won the lottery to have someone come help me like that.
I think I'd like to add to that is I think that other organizations should look at this as not something that they're trying to do good for, but there is a true need out there. Our unemployment rate is at an all-time low right now.
Yes, it is.
And there is an untapped group of people that should be given more consideration and access.
That's right.
And I want to challenge my fellow human resource people and the hundreds and thousands of companies in Tacoma and outside Tacoma in the state of Washington to give due consideration to folks that really deserve, I think, a look, access, and consideration.
I love that. That's a wonderful challenge. Glad you threw down that gauntlet there. Let's talk about Tools for Success, because we only have about 3 minutes left, and I want to touch on that.
Yeah.
So tell us what we need to know about what is Tools for Success, Heather.
So Tools for Success is a local conference for people who experience disabilities, their families, their loved ones, local community members, business owners. It really is focused on helping people who are currently in school think about and plan for what's going to happen after. What is my career going to be? Am I going to go to college? What accommodations or accessible things do I need to make that life happen?
Wonderful. And this may sound like an obvious question, but who benefits from Tools of Success? I know you have a conference coming up on March 26th.
Yeah, March 26th, 8 a.m., Tacoma Community College. It's free to job seekers who experience disabilities and their caretakers. And really, it really is, it's a resource fair.
Yes.
It really is about planning a life, building a life, and connecting to those resources for young adults to make that life after high school a full competent one, or a full complete one.
Absolutely. Give me a sampling of maybe 2 or 3 sessions.
Sure. Shocking. I'm going to really surprise you here. Career readiness, right? College access, independent living, self-advocacy. Speaking up for what I want and need as an individual who experiences a disability in my life. Doing my planning and pulling in those people that I need help with. It's a good thing.
We all need that, because all of us have disabilities, seen and unseen. I mean, you just don't know.
And you know, we do this for all high schoolers, right? Why we need to invest a little bit more in our high schoolers who experience disabilities and making that plan. Exactly. So that's what Tools for Success is about.
I love that. We've been sharing the website of where people can get more information. I want to say thank you to all 3 of you for being here today. Delightful, beautiful people that you are. Thank you for making this month such a success. And Kelly, you are amazing. Continue to be wonderful and brilliant as you are, Miss Kelly. And congratulations on your success at work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, after a little bit of musical chairs in the studio with me, we will have United Way of Pierce County here to talk about their new campaign. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.